Traveling can be expensive, we all know that.
Uh,
But exploring new places doesn't have to mean spending a fortune.
right.
Today we're looking at Dublin
Mm-hmm.
and how to experience its history and culture
It's vibrant culture.
without spending a penny.
Exactly. We've been looking at 50 free things to do in Dublin, Ireland, from the Love Ireland website.
Oh, nice.
It's full of ideas, and we've picked out some of the best ones for you.
The article really highlights how much Dublin offers
Yeah,
in terms of free cultural and historical experiences.
absolutely. One thing that stood out to me is the sheer number of free museums.
Oh, wow.
The Irish Museum of Modern Art.
Okay.
It's in a former hospital
Right.
with this impressive collection.
Wow.
Then there's the National Gallery of Ireland.
Oh, yeah?
You can spend a whole afternoon there,
Amazing.
immersed in art,
Yeah.
discovering works by, well, the likes of Caravaggio and Van Gogh.
For those interested in Irish design,
Yes.
the Design and Crafts Council of Ireland. That's a good one.
Has free exhibitions
They do.
showcasing contemporary Irish craft
Yeah, it's a brilliant opportunity
to see the talent and creativity
of Irish artists
firsthand.
firsthand. And then you've got, well, a lot of these free activities are centered around Dublin's green spaces.
Right, yeah.
The article mentions St. Stephen's Green,
Okay.
a classic Victorian park,
Lovely.
right in the heart of the city.
Yeah,
Perfect for a relaxing stroll
yeah.
or a picnic lunch.
A picnic lunch.
Yeah.
And we can't forget Phoenix Park,
We can't.
one of the largest enclosed city parks in Europe.
Imagine
Wow.
escaping the hustle and bustle of the city,
Yeah.
wandering through vast parkland,
Yeah.
maybe even spotting some deer.
Amazing.
For history buffs,
Yes.
Dublin is a treasure trove.
Is it?
Trinity College,
Oh, of course.
an absolute must-see.
Must see.
Now, while there is a fee to see the Book of Kells,
Okay, right?
exploring the historic campus itself is free.
Oh,
You can soak up the atmosphere
yeah.
of this iconic institution
Yeah.
and imagine all the great minds that have walked those grounds.
For a different perspective on the city,
Yes.
the Love Ireland article suggests exploring Dublin's canal system.
The canals, yeah.
The Grand Canal Walkway is especially scenic.
It is
It's a wonderful way to see the city from a new angle
a new angle, yeah.
and enjoy a leisurely stroll by the water.
A leisurely stroll. And you can also check out some of the many bridges that span the River Liffey,
Oh, right.
each with its own unique history
Okay.
and architectural style.
The article also mentions several free walking tours,
Yes.
which are a fantastic way to get your bearings
They are.
and discover hidden corners
Yeah.
you might miss on your own.
They're often led by passionate locals
Okay, yeah.
who can offer unique insights
Yeah.
into the city's history and culture.
Speaking of history,
Mm-hmm.
the article suggests a visit to the Famine Memorial.
The Famine Memorial, yeah. It's a sobering but important reminder
Sobering, yes.
of a tragic chapter in Irish history.
A tragic chapter.
And on a lighter note,
Okay.
you can always head to Dollymount Strand,
Dollymount Strand.
a beautiful beach,
Yes.
just a short trip from the city center,
It is, yeah.
perfect for a relaxing day by the sea.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The National Botanic Gardens are also a must-see.
Oh, yeah.
They're completely free to explore
Right.
and feature plants from all over the world.
Wow.
It's a great way to connect with nature
Yeah.
without spending a penny.
And for something a bit different,
Yes.
why not visit the Irish Museum of Time?
The Irish Museum of Time.
It offers a fascinating look
It does.
at the history of timekeeping
Uh-huh.
and is completely free to visit.
The National Photographic Archive is another hidden gem.
Okay.
They have free exhibitions
Do they?
showcasing Ireland's photographic history.
Okay.
You can step back in time,
Amazing.
see how the country has evolved
Right.
through the lens of talented photographers.
Wow.
And for those interested in transport,
Yeah.
the National Transport Museum is free to enter.
Okay.
You can explore vintage trams,
Oh, wow.
buses,
Okay.
and even fire engines.
Amazing.
It's a wonderful opportunity to learn about the history of transport in Ireland
Yeah.
and admire some beautifully preserved vehicles.
Yeah.
Beautifully
Yeah.
preserved vehicles.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The article also highlights some lesser-known spots,
Oh, right.
like the Blessington Street Basin.
Okay.
It sounds like a peaceful oasis tucked away in the city center.
It is, yeah. Like a hidden gem for those seeking a tranquil escape.
Yeah.
And for a more invigorating experience,
Okay.
the article recommends a stroll out to Poolbeg Lighthouse.
Poolbeg Lighthouse.
Yeah.
Walking along the south wall
Mm-hmm.
with the fresh sea air
Yes.
Stunning views of Dublin Bay. Sounds like a wonderful way to spend an afternoon.
It does.
Dublin's vibrant street art scene is another free attraction.
Oh, yes.
You can find incredible murals and graffiti throughout the city.
Yeah, it's like a free open-air art gallery.
It is.
Showcasing the city's creative energy and talent.
Right.
Yeah.
You can also catch free outdoor performances.
Oh, right.
The article suggests keeping an eye out
Keeping an eye out, yeah.
for street performers and musicians, especially in areas like Temple Bar.
Yeah, Temple Bar is a great place to experience traditional Irish music.
Oh, yeah.
Even if you don't want to pay to go into a pub.
Right.
You can often hear music spilling out onto the streets.
Yeah.
So.
For those interested in their Irish heritage,
Okay.
the article suggests visiting the National Library of Ireland Genealogy Service.
Right.
It's an excellent resource for anyone wanting to trace their family history.
It is, yeah.
And it's free to use.
And free to use.
And for a taste of local life.
Okay, yeah.
You can visit the People's Park Market.
The People's Park Market.
It's a weekend market with a variety of stalls selling crafts, food, and other goods. It's a great opportunity to soak up the atmosphere.
It is.
And perhaps pick up a unique souvenir.
The article also mentions free yoga and fitness classes in some of Dublin's parks.
Oh, wow. Okay.
A fantastic way to stay active.
Yeah.
While enjoying the outdoors and maybe even meet some locals.
Yeah.
So.
It's amazing how much Dublin offers without having to spend anything.
It is, yeah.
Whether you're interested in history, art, nature, or just exploring a new city, there's something for everyone.
What's fascinating is that the article doesn't just focus on typical tourist attractions.
Right.
It encourages you to delve deeper into the city's fabric and discover its hidden gems.
Hidden gems, for instance.
Okay.
It mentions the Fusiliers Arch in St. Stephen's Green.
The Fusiliers Arch.
It's a monument dedicated to the Dublin Fusiliers, an infantry regiment of the British Army. It serves as a reminder of the complex history between Ireland and Britain.
Yeah.
And stands as a tribute to those who served.
For a little island adventure.
Right.
The article suggests visiting Ireland's Eye.
Ireland's Eye.
A small, uninhabited island.
Okay.
Just off the coast of Dublin.
Off the coast.
Now, while you will need to pay for the boat trip, exploring the island itself is free.
Oh, that's nice.
And it's said to have incredible views of the Dublin coastline.
Before we move on to some of the more unique and unusual free things to do in Dublin, I want to remind you to check out the Love Ireland website.
Yes, they have a fantastic newsletter.
Do they?
Packed with even more ideas for exploring Ireland on a budget.
Sounds good.
It's definitely worth subscribing to.
For those interested in Irish history, the article suggests a visit to the National War Memorial Gardens.
Okay.
A place for quiet reflection.
Right.
Honoring those who died in past conflict.
Yes.
Another poignant site is the Irish National War Memorial.
Okay.
It commemorates Irish soldiers who died in World War I.
Right.
To delve into Ireland's maritime history. Consider the Jeannie Johnston Tall Ship and Famine Museum.
Yeah, right.
While there's a fee for the tour,
you
can admire the ship from the outside.
Okay.
And learn about its role in carrying immigrants to North America. During the Great Famine.
The Great Famine.
A stark reminder of the hardships faced by many Irish people during that time. Finally, for a touch of tradition and ceremony.
Right.
The article mentions the changing of the guard.
Okay.
At Áras and Auchterine.
Áras and Auchterine.
The presidential residence.
Yes.
It may not be as grand as Buckingham Palace.
Right.
But offers a glimpse into Irish ceremonial practices.
It does.
So there you have it, a whole host of free things to do in Dublin.
A whole host.
Proving you can have an enriching and memorable experience without spending a fortune. From its stunning parks and gardens to its captivating museums and thought-provoking historical sites.
Right.
Dublin has something to offer everyone, regardless of their budget.
Regardless of budget.
Don't forget that this is just a starting point.
A starting point.
We encourage you to explore further.
Yes.
And discover your own hidden gem. Remember to sign up for the Love Ireland newsletter.
Yes.
For even more inspiration and ideas.
Inspiration.
For exploring Ireland on a budget.
On a budget.
Happy travels.
Happy travels.